Hello, beautiful people! Kumusta? Maligayang pagbabalik sa aking channel. Today's video is all about tawag ng tanghalan once more, but this one is a little bit different from the usual ones that I react to because we have a VS between twins, two girls, Giseli and Arnelli. I think those are their names. Let me read you the title. It says, Kambal na sina Giseli at Arnelli nagtapat sa TNT stage. Okay. And apparently they will both be singing New York State of Mind, which is a very popular song of Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. I mean, I was already in Canada when it came out and it was massive. As a matter of fact, I still remember the music video for that song. This is Tawag ng Tanghalan, owned by ABS-CBN, so I will have to reduce the opacity of this video as usual. You guys are used to it by now. Before we start, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Music Game News, cause that is where you can DM me your suggestions. And of course, let's get to it. Oh, interesting. All right, pause. This is a real VS, legit VS between Giseli Balasabas and Arnelli Balasabas. Okay, and one is blonde, short hair. The other one is a brunette, long hair. That way you can really differentiate them. And one has a massive tattoo on her arm, basically a sleeve. That's something. The other one has no tattoos. Woo! Okay, so it's the usual format, you know, of Tawag ng Tanghalan VS's, or should I say Showtime VS's. You know, they both start by singing together and harmonizing together, and then they each take turns to do their solos. It's very interesting, the reimagination of this song. You know, they rockified it, at least for the intro, with a lot of hits. Doesn't feel like hip-hop anymore. Or R&B hip-hop. Wow, okay. I do not recognize this song at all.
Grew up in a town that is famous as the place of the movie scenes.
There we go, the piano.
Noise is always loud. There are sirens all around, and the streets are mean.
Because every time I think of Alicia Keys, I think of piano. You know, she's a wonderful pianist. She includes piano in almost all of her songs, so it's only normal that, you know, when we think of Alicia Keys, we also think of piano, the sound of the piano. And here, they're using it right now, so.
If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. That's what say. Seeing my face in lights, saw my name in markets, found a long road.
Very nice.
Even if in it all, it seems I got a pocket full of dreams, baby. I'm from New York. concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. Hear it from New York.
Okay, this one. So I don't know if this is Giseli or Arnelli. I think it was Giseli, right? She is reminding me slightly of KZ Tandingan in her vocal texture, the vocal tone, but also the technique, the way she sings. I don't think she is as refined as KZ, but there are a lot of similarities. I am very curious to hear her sister and see if they sound similar or not.
Make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Hear it from New York.
Okay, I see you.
One hand in the air for the big city. Street lights, big dreams, all looking pretty. No place in the world that could compare. But your light in the air, everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. For New York, concrete jungle, where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. Hear it for New York.
Wow.
This will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Here it is, New York.
Oh, wow. Okay. She became comfortable, you know? When she started belting, it felt like the stress just melted away, you know? And I did not expect her to be able to belt this well because I felt like her voice wasn't really made for belting, but I was wrong. I was wrong. She belted beautifully, and actually, I felt like the belting part of the song gave her confidence to stop shaking a little bit. Like the first part was a little shaky, and that's why I mentioned that she wasn't as refined as KZ. But as soon as she started belting, boom, comfort. I felt the comfort, you know, and that was beautiful. And my goodness, now she really reminds me of KZ. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay.
Grew up in a town that is famous as the place of a movie scene. Noise is always loud. There are sirens all around, and the streets are clean. If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. That's what they say.
Is it me or the way she's singing this song feels reggae-ish? You know, it feels like a reggae version of New York State of Mind. Even if the beat doesn't feel reggae, but her cadence when she sings feels reggae.
See my face in lights on my name in markers.
She got more growl, don't you think so? Yeah, compared to her sister, this one has a little bit more growl. A little bit more fearlessness, fierceness, intensity.
Even if it all it seems I got a pocket full of dreams, baby, I'm New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made. There's nothing you can do or do, and he went for New York.
Oh my gosh. This is weird. This is so weird. Because this one also is reminding me of KZ, but it's like another facet of KZ. It feels like if you put these two girls together, Giseli and Arnelli, who are twins. This is so weird what I'm gonna say, but you put them together and you basically have KZ Tandingan. This is so weird. The way I presented this makes me feel like I'm saying that KZ Tandingan is worth two people, but that's not really what I'm saying. I just feel like these two both have some interesting aspects of KZ's voice and, you know, techniques, and just her choice of melodies is so weird.
This will make you feel brand new.
Brand new.
I will inspire you. Hear it for New Year.
Okay.
One hand in the air for the big city. Street lights, big dreams, all
She got
the
attitude. I like
no
it.
place in the world that can compare. Put your hands up in the air, everybody say yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Come with John, we dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. And
Yeah, see that part, the doo-doo, that's very KZ, but the made up, that is not KZ. And yes, I've been comparing a lot to KZ, but I'm not saying that they don't have their own personalities or their own vision of the music or the way they sing. They do, okay? I think over time, if we hear enough of them, and I think we will start to know their style and differentiate it more from KZ. This is like the first impression, you know, and they do sound like KZ. And maybe they grew up listening to KZ and emulate the way she sings, you know. And if we hear them again on this stage, I would not be surprised if they choose a KZ Tandingan song, you know, for the next performance. Brand new! So original. Jed. Woo! Come on. The outro, the conclusion. See? Ah, the intensity picks up again. Okay. Nice. Wow. Okay, Giseli is definitely the belter. Arnelli can belt too, but Giseli, she's got some lungs on her, bro. But see, this is super interesting. I feel like Arnelli, she distinguishes herself more because she has her own little quirks in the way she sings. Giseli sounds a little more like KZ Tandingan, and I enjoy her belting a little bit more. But when we talk about personality-wise, I think I like Arnelli more. Oh, this is tough. Push on that pedal, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Ang galing talaga. Look at you girls, so cute. Ay. It's been a minute. I hadn't seen Vice Ganda in these videos. Usually they cut, you know, right at the end of the performance. So it's nice to see Vice.
Sa New York.
Sa New York. By the way, I have a video I want to react to of what's her name? What's her name? Give me a second. Ann Curtis. Ann Curtis, I have a video that I will be reacting to of Ann Curtis where she sings, but it will be just for fun because y'all know that Ann Curtis is not the most extraordinary singer, so it will be just for laughs. Le juste pour rire, as we say in French. Now, let's get back to the matter at hand. This was awesome. You know, you guys are starting to know me and my tastes and my inclinations. So a lot of you have sent me this performance and you were convinced that I was gonna like it, and I do. And I think it's because even you guys have noticed the fact that, you know, they sound like KZ, and you know the love that I have for KZ. My goodness. I have to meet KZ for sure when I go to the Philippines. I mean, this girl even rapped on one of my beats. Ugh. You know, it's fantastic. Yeah, I loved these girls, and to be honest with you guys, I am not surprised that Filipinos like them, because they have this tendency to like twins, and like those girls, those four sisters that all look alike. What was their name again? Oh, I forgot their names. You will remind me in the comment section below. But basically, you know, they were, I think, on AGT or a show like that. I personally think they're cute, but they're not. Man, every time I hear them sing, well, most of the times I am a little disappointed. There was one performance of theirs that I enjoyed, but most of the time I'm just like, eesh. But Filipinos love artists that are like brothers or sisters or twins, and in this case these are twins that look a lot alike, obviously, and can sing. They can actually belt. They have a personality, even if they sound a lot like KZ, but I think with time they will forge their own path, you know, and their own personality. And I wish to see them perform again. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts. Maraming salamat po, of course. And if you have gotten value out of this video, then you know what to do. Check out my other reaction videos right here.